Hello everyone and welcome back to JC Gaming. Today we are playing Out of Ore. This is the start of the second season. I know I had an abrupt end to the first season because of computer switch and no cloud save for the game. This is hardcore mode. We have $100,000, and in the previous season I tried showing people the dark spots that will let them know that there's something other than just pay dirt. This is what I'm talking about right here. See how this right here is all a different color from this over here. So I did a little test dig right here with just a couple swings. It is coal, and it goes all the way down to here. And if I do a little bit of a dig right here, yes, this is a slow pickaxe. I should switch that, but it is also coal. Alright, so we have this, we know it's available here. What I'm going to do, I think, though, is chop down some of these trees so I can make some platforms or blocks and wood flooring, and see if I can find something down there in the valley to dig. So let's just get the axe out, chop a few tree. Wrong button. I need to switch that real quick because I always get rid of that thing. Now we're going to get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, and get rid of this. Move that there, sell the dirt, sell the coal, and purchase our fast equipment. Alright, now when I hit 3, I'll actually go to the tree. And if you don't have it where it says cut wood down in the middle of your screen right above your toolbar, it's just going to keep swinging and not cut anything down. So let's just cut down here. So there's another big one right there too. You can see the dark spot. It comes all the way up to here. So let's see what this is. Probably coal. That is also coal. Okay. And then we got one that comes off to the side here. This might be iron if we're lucky. That is also coal. And then you have 2 more here. One there, and coal. So basically this episode is going to be a little bit of prospecting and figuring out where we want to start. We only have, well, now that I bought the tools, $81,000. I did work on a multiplayer with a friend of mine, just messing around. That's the reason why I have 46 levels instead of starting over with 0. We did a lot on that one. Let's see where. There's another dark spot right down there. We can go check out. Another one right there. But like I said, I want to get a few of these trees so we can get some planks and floors and blocks being made. Because I don't want to purchase that stuff if I can swing it. And yeah, wood cutting is slow. Like I got 3 from that one, 4 from that one, 2 from or 3 from that one, 4 on that one. This one's going to be 1 or 2, 2. So I mean, it is really slow. Hopefully they come in with a better like either a fast axe or something that's more stable for like the amount of trees logs you get per cutting down a tree. Alright, let's go check out these 2 spots over here. We got one right up here too. It's a small one, but everything's worth checking out. You might run into a gold vein. That's coal. I do need these logs, so that's the reason I'm going to go ahead and keep cutting as we go over there. And yeah, I could sit here and dig out all this coal along the way, but if I'm going to do that, let's find a big patch that's going to actually do us some good. We can be there for a little while. Like, I see there's a dark spot up there. And there's a big dark spot over there, so we're going to go over there real quick. That's probably going to be the biggest coal one we see. Let's see, what's this? This iron? Hopefully? Nope. Coal also. Alright, we'll just keep going over here. See what we can find. Hopefully, like you said, we can get set up and get some sort of a semblance of what we need to get going. Yeah, this is a pretty good sized patch. And this is iron. Even better. Alright, so if we purchase the workbench and get some planks and stuff start rolling in, we'll go ahead and put this down right here. We can always move it. For starters, just put it right there. Get our logs in there. And if I want to make these wood blocks, I need beams. If I want to make these, I need beams and floors. Or beams and planks, I mean. So I have 160. Let's go with 100 beams and then 60 planks. So that'll run out for a minute. It's going to take, I don't know, it looks like 20 minutes. And while we're doing that, we can cut a few more because we're going to need them anyway. I mean, I could go and buy the stuff to start. Just buy a few. But why? So I'm going to do a little bit of a jump cut. I'm going to cut some trees down while those process out, and then we can get to working. So I found a little deposit here. It gets a little lighter here, but this is pretty big. It's iron down here, and it goes all the way over to here. I haven't checked this side yet. Let's see if this is iron too. Yeah, that's iron too. So it goes all the way over to here, and then up here, this is gold and lithium, aluminum, I think it was, that we can dig out. So that might be something to actually move over here. We're just like right down over here a little ways. It's still processing those planks. When the last time I looked was a couple minutes ago. Cutting down some trees and making more available. So I'm thinking maybe we want to set up right here. Like I said, we're just set up on that one right there right now with the wood things right there to the right of my cursor. But this is more of an angle too, so digging in will be a lot easier than trying to dig flat. Or we could just maybe start with a tunnel. No, we don't want a tunnel yet. I don't think I have enough money for that anyway. But what I can do is like set up a hopper right here, put some blocks out there and some wood flooring here to make like a little flat ramp to dig into this. Stuff it on the hopper, then we can pick it up on our hand and put it into a smelter, because the cheapest loader we can get right now that's worth anything would be this one here, I think. I mean, that's not very good either. Really what we want to do is we want to get like 200,000 to get this. We could dig so well with this one here. I might take a loan out. I don't know. We also have, that one's smaller. Only 8.8 yards. So yeah, best bet is to probably get this one here. Or save the money. Just buy the junk one. And then wait to get this one. But yeah, so if we get the loader, and then we also get this smelter here, another 15,000. We can smelt the iron, the gold, aluminum, lithium into bars, and I believe with coal I can turn iron and coal into steel, which could be an option for later on down the road. I had actually started a whole map before and it came out super dark because I had messed up and set the settings opposite here. I had nighttime multiplier 5 and daytime 150, so it was just dark the entire time. Yeah, I made a mistake. So let's go over here and see what this thing's doing. I think I want to work on this bench here. What's in this one here? This is also iron, yep. Oh man, it's not even done yet. Maybe I should make them. Alright, we'll stop this. I also have another 464 logs. I mean, I did do some wood cutting. Yeah, it's going to take a bit. So, as soon as these planks are done, I'll come back, get these, well, I can make some of these now. Let's see, how many do we want? How many does it take per one? 5 per one. And I'm going to need some floors too. So 20 floors would give me 40, so I can only make like 8 of these. Alright, I'm going to get some beams and some blocks and some floors made up, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I got some more beams and planks being made. We got 20 and 20 here. Let's see how we want to set this up. Let's see, if we start like... I want to be somewhat square to the actual... Let's see, I also want to do it on grid build too. That could be a pain. Maybe on this, I should do it on snap build, because I want it to be straight. Yeah, let's just go there. Alright, so, and then on this, we can 4, 5, 6 maybe. Gotta have enough room to turn. And if I put a hopper right there, yeah, this will work. And then we can put blocks down underneath of it to make it look more realistic. I may have to wait and have more planks made, because that's not going to be enough. 4 left. I knew I should have made more. That's alright. We got blocks to work with that with the beams and planks are being made. So if I go like this, and then like that, and then we'll take this one off the top. This should work out, because I should be able to snap build to all that. I mean, I could cheat and take some of the company funds, but I'd like to have those for emergencies, I guess, for no better way to put it. So let's see. Does that look like it's been built for this? If I had more money, I would just buy this stuff. However, we don't, so let's see. This one's out further. But I think we're going to need this pushed in anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and dig this up real quick, just to make sure this will fit properly. And like I said, the hopper is just going to be basically for holding the material when we pull it out. We will hand sell it or hand smelt it to start until we make some money. So let's buy that. Conveyors. Yeah, it's only 43.43, so With all my discounts and stuff from levels, it's not going to cost us that much. I got to have it somewhat close. I don't want to have it way back there because, yeah, I'm going to have to. Let's just put this right here for a second. Yeah, let's dig this down just a little bit. Make it easier. And we'll block up the other end. Or just put blocks down and put it down here. What do I have left? I only have one wood block left, so that's not going to be an option either. Not till we build some more. Because what I want is for it to be that height. Down one level. Well, let's see how much those things cost. If they're not too bad, we'll just buy some. 1,500 a piece. Yeah, we're not buying those. Alright, so we know we need to lower this all down here. Go ahead and dig it across. I really only need to get like one more for this end to make it look right when I get this all dug out too. Let's see if we can make that work. We can put it in backwards and make it work. But until I get a block up on this end, I couldn't snap from this end and make it work. Maybe I can. Quick autosave, we really haven't done much yet, so they go pretty quick when you first start a new save. Let's try that. 6. Yeah, see, without having to block there, I know what I can do. We're just going to take this out for a second. And then we're going to go snap to this, snap to this, and snap. Come on. Alright, we'll dig down a little bit more for that. We'll make it happen. Alright, now maybe it'll do what I want. Nope, we gotta come out one more. Killing me here. There we go. That's how I want it to be. And we'll put those back in here in a minute. We'll actually take one from right here too and put it right here, so we're done with this part of it. Alright, let's go check on the wood over here, see what's made. Okay, it's all done. So let's build, what would we need? Another 5 wood blocks. And then, let's say another 20 wood floors ultimately. Alright. Now that that's going, we have 76,000 and the wheel loader is 72. I mean, let's just go ahead and get this one. Obviously it's not the best one to use for this, but I think it'll work. I may have to take this planks out this way a little bit more too, because what's going to happen is I'm going to have to back into here and then dump and then dig back in. So let's see if I can get this to drop. I really don't like this loader, but best we got for right now. Go ahead and pull this back to here and stop it just to get it ready. Get those planks put in. And as you see, we have no money, so yay. Is this also? Yeah, okay, that's orange. Nope, that's gold too right there. So we have a gold vein right here. And then iron. So who knows what we're going to get throughout this. But that was iron. And that spot there was iron. Then we had the gold up there. So it's probably mixed. Yeah, this is a mixed bag. This is iron. It's alright though. Mixed bag's fun. We can, like I said, just, it's going to end up being in here anyway. Sell the dirt. How much are the wood planks? I know I shouldn't even be thinking about buying these, but yeah, 1,200 please. We can only buy 3 of them anyway. Alright, we're going to do a little, come over here and check again. If it's not done, I'll do a little jump cut until it is done and go back, install, and start digging. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I think we have enough to get this done. We're going to grab the 5 blocks and the 12 planks. Let the rest run in. It's going to have a bunch of beams and planks being made for future. So let's go and put those in. And 4. And then we will jump up here. Install. Like I said, I'm going to have to at some point make some more beams and blocks, because I'm going to need to extend this out some, but I think I can make this work for right now. So let's get a good scoop first. Oh yeah, there we go. A little bit of dirt in it. We're going to have to do a little jostling to get back and forth when we first start until I make this thing bigger. But we can make it work, I think. No power to it, so it won't drop the stuff out of the ground, which is fine. Also, until I get this thing bigger, digging back in is going to help make it bigger for us too. This is what happens when you try to start with no money. It's a struggle at first, and then after a while it just becomes easier. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Dig it back. There we go. Like, I would love to have this to start with, but I mean, $2 million bucks. Plus this platform gives me a nice little level spot to flatten my blade out, so we can just go straight into the mountain until we start digging upwards. to get some of that higher stuff. First full scoop of iron / gold deposit. The rest of it's had mainly dirt, which we'll have more of those too, but it's a nice little start. This is a good starting spot, I think. Could use a little better platform, or no platform. Like some people would just do without. Personally, I like to have the platform to work off of. As you can see, there's not really a whole lot of dirt overburden on top of the iron ore here too. It's not like you're digging pay dirt where you have 2 feet of regular dirt before you get to pay dirt. What is that? 6, 7 scoops in here, and we have quite a bit of gold and iron, a little bit of dirt. So I'm just, as soon as we get enough money to buy a smelter, which is like 15,000, I think, we can get this smelter running and make more off the bars itself. And what I'll do is I'll strictly smelt the gold to start, and save the other stuff to either be turned into steel or use when we get a plant. Yeah, definitely need to make this thing bigger. I will do a little digging off camera, off recording. Maybe make some more planks or something and build this platform bigger. I don't want to go too extravagant on it, but it definitely needs to be probably like 3 blocks further that way and maybe 2 blocks further that way, just to be like safety purposes. And then I can get some dirt and also sell. So we're not going to be making a whole lot of money this time. We're going to be basically setting up for making money on the next video. The next one's going to be a lot of digging this pocket out, trying to get enough money where we can start a real claim where we're doing pay dirt and other stuff too, instead of just trying to mine for the ores. I looked into doing the beta branch, but the cost on doing hardcore beta branch is insane. Like, number one, they don't have the same loaders, and number two, the prices are just ridiculous. Like, I don't know how anybody can play. That's not good. The hardcore beta with no money. It's just, I mean, you'd be digging with a pickaxe for weeks trying to make up enough money to get a proper setup going. So I stuck to the live branch for now. It might be something I'll change in the future and do one. You know, give myself some company funds of like $1 million or something to work with, and then do a hardcore beta. Or do a normal beta and mess around with those new baggers they have. Like, they're the big giant wheel that digs into the side of the mountain. Those look like they'd be fun to play with. I'm not sure how much they cost or what level you need to be. I saw it on a different person's video, Kerbo. In fact, he might be getting close to being able to actually use one. He's on his current 5th season doing this game. this thing's deep enough. We could possibly use a tunneler and go that route. I'm not sure how much are those things anyway. Probably too much money also. Yeah, 300,000. That's going to be a while. We'll get something going though. So I think that's going to do it for this one. We are going to dig a little bit more of this out, add the planks to the outside part of this platform here, make it a little bit bigger. And thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, leave them down below. Hit that like button if you would, please. It really helps out the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day.